Reminiscing on a time when your locks were fresh and cute, tired of your old dusty roots, over trying to find a style that works? Well, keep on watching so you can go from this to this.
What's up? It's Jessica Masai and I am back with another video. Today's video is all about faux locks. I call this video Faux Locs RMC because RMC is the key to having amazing faux locks. Refresh, maintain, and care. So the R is for refresh. Refreshing your faux locks is super important. Faux locks can be worn for a really long time without damaging your hair, but it's super important to refresh them because sometimes your hair just gets crusty. Your edge control is not popping anymore and you can feel it kind of knotting at your roots or just pulling, and that's when you know it's time to refresh. Now the M is for maintain. It's not really that hard to maintain your faux locks, but there are a couple of things that you need to know in order to keep them looking shiny and silky and feeling right and good and all that. C is for care. It's really important, as with any and every protective style that you're doing on natural hair or whatever kind of hair, that you take care of the hair underneath and just all the hair that's out. So if you want to see how I RMC my faux locks, then keep on watching.
Okay, so first things first, you're going to want to decide which locks you really need to refresh. I usually like to do the first 2 rows, but sometimes there are some locks a little further back that need some tender love and care. Once you figure out which locks you want to redo, then you just kind of take some out of the way while you start taking them down. So this is what my hair looks like after taking down the locks in the front. Yes, my hair is dyed. I did it myself. Yeah, so this is the chunk that I have, and now I'm gonna go wash and comb it out. What you'll need is a Denman brush for detangling and some conditioner. This conditioner is pretty cool, but you can use whichever one you have. This is what my hair looks like after conditioning and detangling. I still have some conditioner in there, so you might see some white stuff, but yeah. You just start parting. Naturally, I lost my little black comb, so I'm using a clip. I don't want my parts to be too specific. I usually like to go for sort of a triangular part at the top because I'm starting on freshly washed hair instead of blow dried. I'm using a leave-in conditioner. This one's amazing. A curl cream. This one's also amazing. And coconut oil. I love Trader Joe's. It's also amazing. Again. Okay, so hair. This hair right here, let me just tell y'all, the best I have ever used for faux locks. My favorite. It's perfect for wrapping and twisting. Perfect length. Then I'm also just using a regular pack of Marley hair and a pack of the free truss crochet braid hair to make the ends look curly and cute. So this is me with basically all of it done. I have one more left and I'm going to show you guys how I did it. Like I said, the parts aren't perfect, but this is my hair. It's all tangled and cute. So I am putting in the leave-in conditioner. It's just going to make my hair really soft and moisturized and feel really good. I'm making sure that I get it all over the hair. Then I'm putting in the curl cream right on top of that. I'm being really generous with the amounts. My hair is natural underneath this and I don't want anything to happen. I'm really focusing on the roots and on the ends because it's super important. I don't want my ends to get damaged. Then I am putting coconut oil right on top of that. Now it might look white and flaky, but it's gonna just dry up and soak into my hair as soon as I put in the twist and everything like that. So once you put everything in, what you're going to want to do is separate your hair into 2, then grab a piece of the smaller Marley hair and a chunk of the free truss hair and twist it in. With my left hand, I am twisting to the left, as you can see, and I'm using my other hand to sort of anchor it and help it be pretty tight, twisting my hair with the fake hair. Then I'm taking my right hand and also twisting to the left, just doing the same sort of motion with my other hand, trying to make it taut. Then I'm twisting to the right. I'm trying to make sure that it's tight but not too tight because I don't want anything to pull on my roots. Then you twist all the way down. Once you're done twisting, then you take a piece of the long hair. I like to grab it by the ends but leave some out, and then I just start wrapping. Usually I wrap it kind of tight around the root just because that's what sort of makes it stay and anchors it on so it doesn't slide off. And then I just go from there, sort of separating the hair with my fingers, making sure that it all wraps around, and you just keep on wrapping and sort of pushing up to make sure that it's tight all the way until you get down to the ends. So once you get to the ends, you're going to keep on wrapping all the way until you get to the bottom. Once you're finished wrapping, then you sort of hold it together, and you're going to want to get your lighter out and just burn the ends. Be super careful. It might look like I'm burning my hand because I'm super close, but I'm not. All I'm doing is getting the fire on the hair and then sort of crunching things together. It's not very hot to the touch, so you'll be fine, but I'm just trying to make a more sort of neater end. Then I am sort of separating the hair at the bottom and seeing what I want to keep, making sure to separate out the curly end from the leftover Marley hair. And then I am taking the pieces that I don't want and I am chopping them off and then just throwing them to the side. Then what I'm going to do again is take my lighter and light the end of the lock with the other hair, and again just sort of crunching and making it a smaller, neater end that looks cute.
So, when it comes to maintaining your faux locks, one of the keys, the major keys, is this baby right here. Everyone knows what this is. It's coconut oil. You literally, if you have faux locks, you should be using coconut oil every single day. All you have to do, literally get a huge, not even a dollop. I was gonna say a dollop, like a handful of that mess, and rub it in your hands and rub it all up in your roots, all over your hair, everything. You could do it before you go to bed, before you go out. It's just gonna soak right in. It's gonna make your hair underneath feel so healthy. It's gonna make your locks soft, especially when you first get them done. It's gonna make them so soft. It's gonna keep them from sticking to each other at the ends, like when they're burned. It's just gonna work wonders for your hair. I mean, it might not work wonders for your pillowcase, but like that, it's fine. Which brings me to my next point. The silk scarf. Don't go to bed without a scarf on if you have faux locks, because this kind of hair, this Marley hair, if it's rubbing against your cotton pillowcase and everything, it's just not going to be cute. If you have a satin pillowcase, I mean, that might do it. Satin silk pillowcase, that might do it, but like, just to be safe, wear a silk scarf. Don't be afraid to condition your hair while you have locks in. That's a major part of maintaining and caring for your locks, I would say. If your hair and your scalp just feels dirty and nasty, then you should just go ahead and condition your hair. Don't be afraid. They're not gonna unravel and get matted and nasty. They might take a little while to dry, but your hair is gonna feel so much better. And after you condition, just put the coconut oil in. One of the things that's going to help you out so much when you have faux locks is this. This sort of like rectangular long scarf. Listen, If you don't have this, you need to get this right now. For one, when you're trying to lay your edges, all you do, you put the edge control on, you just fold it up, you put it right over it, you tie it, you do whatever you need to do. Your makeup, you put on clothes, wait for 10 minutes, take it off, bam. We lay in. Also, when you take a shower, all you need is this. You just start gathering your hair up into a bun. Just hold it, gather it, all of it up. It might be heavy, but gather it all up into a bun and then take this scarf and wrap it around it and tie it, and it'll be able to stay up and out of your way while you shower and do whatever it is that you need to do. So,
Just a quick wrap up. When your roots get crusty, redo the first 2 rows. Use massive amounts of coconut oil always. Sleep with the scarf on at night. Use a rectangle scarf for your edges and taking a shower. And don't be afraid to co-wash your locks.
alright, so I hope you learned something new. If there are some tips and tricks that I didn't share, feel free to comment below. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned because I will have more videos coming next week. Thanks!